Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. RHOC fans slam Alexis Bellino's desperate attempt to tear Shannon down. RHOC fans are slamming Alexis Bellino's desperate attempt to tear Shannon Beater down. The two have already gone head-to-head in the season 18 premiere. Now Alexis is not letting it go and inserting herself wherever she can. How is she doing that? Keep reading for more details. RHOC fans slam Alexis Bellino's desperate attempt to tear Shannon down. Alexis Bellino started dating John Jansen in late November 2023. Previously, he had been in a multi-year romance with Shannon Beater. However, that officially ended at the end of 2022, before the season 17 RHOC reunion. She struggled a lot with their relationship as she maintained he was very private and did not want her to air their dirty laundry. Then she got into a hit and run followed by a DUI arrest upon leaving his home in September 2023. He was there to take her to the doctor after as she was bruised up, and then he moved on. The thing about John's relationship with Alexis was he had no problem with her flaunting their love all over social media. More so, he bought her a lavish promise ring for Christmas, which was a huge deal as Shannon maintained she paid for everything. Now in season 18, Alexis, who was on RHOC from seasons 5 through 8, is back. She is determined to defend her Johnny J to the hilt, and that includes off-camera. Shannon recently gave an interview to People saying she and John had reconciled briefly before her DUI. Of course, Alexis had to have her say. She felt Shannon was obsessed with John and his new relationship helped deflect from her DUI. However, fans who saw this thought it was desperate and started a Reddit thread to discuss. I think it's Alexis who's on a downward spiral, not Shannon. You want peace but you signed a contract for this mess. This woman wasn't even considered being brought back until she started dating John. Very convenient. Alexis is screaming desperate, considering Shannon is not even fighting her for John. No one wants John. One follower noted that Shannon Beater was essentially Alexis Bellino's replacement when she was let go after season 8. More so, it is repeatedly stated that no one wants John Jansen. Alexis is fighting for something that only she thinks is valuable. She did the same thing with her now ex-husband, Jim Bellino, and lost friends over him. Clearly this is a pattern for her, and when she finds something she feels is a prize, she will go to the depths to preserve it. It may make for an eventful season or it may be predictable. On the latest season of The Real Housewives of Orange County, RHOC, sparks have been flying as fans tuned in to witness what many are calling a new wave of tension. This time, Alexis Bellino, a former cast member who has made several reappearances, found herself in the crosshairs of RHOC devotees who are less than impressed with her recent attempts to target Shannon Beater, a fan-favorite cast member known for her resilience and roller coaster journey on the show. The conflict began as Alexis made a few remarks about Shannon that seemed, at least at first, to be harmless shade, the kind Bravo fans live for. But as her comments continued and became more pointed, viewers began to suspect there was a different motive at play. Was Alexis harboring old grudges, or was she simply trying to find a way back into the spotlight after years away from the core RHOC cast? Whatever the motivation, many fans believe that her comments crossed the line from lighthearted banter to what some are calling a desperate attempt to undermine Shannon's popularity and reputation. Shannon Beater, one of the most outspoken and drama-prone members of the cast, has had her fair share of personal issues aired on the show, from her tumultuous divorce to recent health struggles. It was these vulnerabilities that fans believe Alexis targeted, seeming to strategically bring up sensitive issues that Shannon has worked hard to overcome. To devoted RHOC fans, it felt like an attack on Shannon's character that didn't just hit below the belt, but seemed to come out of nowhere. On social media, RHOC viewers expressed shock and dismay at Alex's remarks. Many took to Twitter and Instagram, dubbing her behavior as petty, unnecessary, and even mean-spirited. Comments poured in, with many accusing Alexis of using Shannon's hardships as a stepping stone to regain relevance within the Housewives universe. It's so obvious she's just trying to stay relevant by attacking Shannon, One fan wrote, echoing a sentiment shared by others who felt Alexis was unfairly targeting one of the show's core personalities. Another user posted, Alexis has no storyline, so she decided to come for Shannon. Sad attempt to get screen time. A hashtag leave Shannon alone, even started trending briefly, as fans rallied around their beloved housewife and her many ups and downs, from weight loss journeys to relationship turbulence, all documented on the show. Shannon has earned sympathy over the years for her openness and her willingness to share her personal struggles with viewers, a quality many feel Alexis does not exhibit in the same way. Some fans have theorized that Alexis's comments stem from unresolved issues dating back to when they both shared the screen. In past seasons, Shannon and Alexis had their fair share of awkward moments and exchanges, but nothing quite like the recent drama Alexis stirred up. Several longtime viewers feel that Alexis has harbored resentment toward Shannon, possibly because of Shannon's longevity on the show or because of unresolved issues left hanging after Alexis's departure. Viewers also noticed that Alexis's comments focused heavily on topics that were especially vulnerable for Shannon. One fan pointed out, the way Alexis is going after Shannon feels calculated. She knows exactly what buttons to press. To many fans, this deliberate targeting of Shannon's well-documented insecurities felt unnecessarily harsh and pointed. Shannon's sensitive journey with her self-esteem and physical health has been a recurring storyline on RHOC, and Alexis bringing it up felt to fans like hitting Shannon where it hurts most. On the flip side, a few fans came to Alexis's defense, suggesting that her comments may have been edited to look more malicious than they actually were. RHOC has been known to use editing tactics to heighten drama, and some argued that Alexis' remarks might have been taken out of context. We all know Bravo loves to stir the pot. One fan wrote, they probably edited her comments to make them look worse. Still, the majority consensus was not on her side, with most fans seeing her actions as an attempt to return to Bravo fame. Adding fuel to the fire, Shannon has not stayed silent on the issue. While she hasn't directly addressed Alexis's comments in detail, she has subtly acknowledged the tension in interviews and social media posts. Her indirect responses and classic Shannon side-eye have only deepened fan sympathy, adding to the impression that Alexis was stepping out of line by attacking a vulnerable, already overwhelmed castmate. In response to Alex's remarks, Shannon's longtime friends and allies on the show, including Tamra Judge and Gina Kirschenheiter, came to her defense, expressing outrage over Alexis's comments and standing by Shannon's side. Tamra, in particular, is known for her fierce loyalty and wasn't shy about calling out Alexis for what she saw as unnecessary and hurtful behavior. Shannon's been through enough. Tamra stated on an episode of Watch What Happens Live, for someone to come in and take shots like that, especially someone who hasn't been around for a while, it just shows she's thirsty for attention. With the drama escalating on screen and across social media, Bravo fans eagerly anticipate the fallout and any potential face-off between Shannon and Alexis. Many are hoping for a reunion showdown where the two women can hash things out face-to-face, possibly with the intervention of Bravo's host and referee, Andy Cohen, who has historically been an expert at helping the housewives clear the air. That episode has also reignited discussions about Bravo's casting choices, with some viewers questioning why Alexis was brought back in the first place. Was she really necessary? One fan wrote on Instagram, it seems like she's only here to cause trouble. While Bravo frequently brings back former housewives to stir the pot, Alexis's reappearance and the backlash it has sparked seem to show that fans want meaningful conflict, not what they see as a manufactured feud designed solely for drama's sake. Ultimately, this latest saga in RHOC demonstrates the unique way Bravo fandoms rally around cast members and create complex alliances based on both on-screen drama and real-life loyalty. For now, Shannon Beater seems to have the support of her fans, who have drawn a firm line in the sand, declaring that attacks on her, particularly from cast members they see as outsiders, will not be tolerated. For Alexis, the feedback may serve as a lesson that in the world of Real Housewives, loyalty among fans and a little self-awareness go a long way. As the season progresses, RHOC fans will be watching to see if Alexis reconsiders her approach or if she digs in further, adding fuel to a feud that no one saw coming, but that everyone will certainly be talking about.